Hello everyone, and welcome to channel M.c.F.a.e, where manifestations come fast and easy when love is aligned with the mind. My name is Ojibe, and this channel is all about spiritual alignment and raising our consciousness so that we can achieve all of our goals and live better feeling lives with law of attraction principles and self-discipline. All right, so today in this video, I'm going to break down the 16th process in Abraham Hick's book, Ask and It Is Given. So stay tuned. And welcome back to this video. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Be sure to like and subscribe if you are feeling the vibe. Now, before I get into the depth of the process, I want to first introduce you to Abraham Hicks. Abraham Hicks is a spiritual guide. Now, I'm sure y'all heard all about that if you're into law of attraction and into this law of attraction universe. But if you haven't, I'm low-key proud to introduce you to Abraham Hicks, because Abraham Hicks is one of my favorite spiritual mentors. When they channel through Esther Hicks, it sounds like everything they say is on point. So I know it sounds crazy to know that someone is channeled through somebody. I get it, but how else can you explain it? Everything they say is just on point. It makes so much sense and it resonates so well. So if you have not picked up their book, Ask and It Is Given, they have a couple of them. I think the first one they wrote was Law of Attraction, and they broke that down, but Ask and It Is Given is a good one. It basically just talks about law of attraction in more depth, and then in the back there's like 20 processes on how we can actually apply it and use it in our everyday life. I have a couple of videos already on my channel breaking down my favorite processes. And today I chose the 16th process, which is the process of pivoting. Now, law of attraction principles, they all sound like really easy, really simple, but the key important part into really applying these law of attraction principles so we can see the results is to have self-discipline, is to really apply it. All right, so jumping right into this process, Abraham Hicks suggests that this process is best used when you're feeling anywhere between anger and boredom. Now, taking a look at the emotional vibrational scale, this is how we gauge our emotions. And we can easily go up the scale based on how we're feeling, based on the vibration that we are giving off. And the more happier and love that we feel, the easiest it will be to attract our desires and everything else that we wish to be manifested. So this process is best used when you're on the lower side of the emotional vibrational scale and wish to raise your vibration, wish to just feel better, have better feeling emotions. Now, breaking down the process, Abraham begins to explain that most people, like 90% of people, are actually vibrating in the opposition of the thing that they want to desire, the thing that they wish to have manifested. They go on to explain this process by stating that it's like picking up a stick. Like when you pick up a stick, you're picking up both ends of the stick. Now, one is the thing that you wish to desire, and on the other end, it's the absence of the thing that you wish to desire. This process will help you be more clear as to know which vibrational emotion you are actually activating in the moment. And in breaking down this process, contrast is very important, because once you know what you do want, you automatically know what you don't want, and vice versa. Once you know what you don't want, you then automatically know what you do want. You're more aware of what that vibration will feel like, what those thoughts sound like. Your awareness and your focus is more sharpened when you know how to pivot. Your exposure to what you don't want allows you to sharpen your focus and to think of everything that you do want. It allows you to brainstorm new ideas and even new possibilities. So, for example, when you are sick, you know right then and there that you want to be well. You want to feel better. Or when you're lonely and not in a relationship, you know right then and there you wish to be in one. You wish to be in love. It comes to you that clear. When you know what you don't want, you know exactly what you do. So the important part here is that once you know what you do want, We have to place our attention on what it would feel like if we actually have it, if we already had it, if we already had the money in our account, if we were already in that loving relationship. We have to place our attention and focus and vibrating that it's already done. You have to act as if it has already happened. So that's why they explain that a lot of us are in a vibrational feeling of the absence of the thing that we wish to desire. We can state all day that we want more money, I want more money, but yet when you look at your account, you are feeling the lack of money. You're stating you want more, but yet you're in a vibrational frequency of lack, of the absence of it. But using this pivoting process, it will help. This process is the first step in beginning to shift our habit of vibration. This process will help us get us out of the unwanted cycle of manifesting unwanted desires, because it helps us define clearly what we wish to attract. But this process will take more than just stating affirmations, saying things like, I now have more money. Whenever you feel a negative emotion, become more self-aware, listen to your body, and know that, it's not lining up with your thoughts. You're saying, I'm in love and I'm happy, yet in your heart, you still feel like you're lacking. You still feel alone and lonely. So when you are in a negative state, when you are in a negative feeling vibration, when you begin to feel and think the opposite of the thing you wish to desire, when you're leaning towards the absence side of the stick versus the already manifested side of the stick, that's when we need to pivot. You can stop and say, okay, like this emotion right now is not making me feel good. I do not feel like my best self right now. And then ask yourself why. Like, really go through a thorough check, like check your body, check your thoughts. Like, what thoughts am I thinking right now? Because something's not lining up with how I'm feeling. You do that, pivot to more thoughts that will make you feel good around the subject you're thinking. Thoughts that will spark an emotion within you, a good emotion towards your subject of attraction. And when we do that, by the law of attraction, your results will be manifested. If you make this a habit, if you change your vibrational frequency, your desires will have to be manifested. It's the law. It's the way the universe works. We are vibrational beings. We are co-creators. We are vibrational spiritual beings having a life experience. This is what we do. We create. We created our reality. Everything that's in your life right now, you created it. You are that powerful. You brought it to you. It was attracted to you based on your thoughts and your feelings. Our thoughts are magnetic. So as you think about it, it will attract another and another and another until it is brought into fruition. And the crazy thing about negative emotions, because we are a vibrational being, the reason we only feel negative is because it's not in line, it's not in harmony with the true energy of who we truly are. That's why it doesn't feel right. That's why it's negative. That's why we're angry. That's why we're sad. That's why we're depressed. Because it is not in harmony. It's not in line with our truth. We are actually love. We are joy. We are passion. We are enthusiasm. That's the energy we should be feeling. So when you're feeling negative, it's just an indicator to show you how far of a gap that you are with your truest self. So the more you become aware when you feel negative, you'll be able to nip it in the bud right there. You can start thinking about your best friend, start thinking about a trip, start thinking about anything that just will make you happy. Put on a comedy. It doesn't even have to be on the same subject that you wish to desire. All you have to do is feel good. You have to feel good about something. That's why gratitude is very helpful and so key in manifesting, because there's always something to be grateful for. That's the easiest go-to when you want to feel good. And then this process will help us just raise our vibration to let go of the negative emotions so we can naturally just rise to be ourselves. But this is not an overnight process. We can't just state this and feel this, wish it, think it, and then expect it to happen within the next day. This is a gradual shifting process. We have to gradually move ourselves up the vibrational scale because we're kind of already in the habit of thinking the absence of it, of thinking and feeling like we're lacking it. This is going to take some self-discipline. When you're feeling any negative emotion around a subject that you wish to desire, or if you just wish to desire more good feeling experiences in your life, more money, happier relationships, a better feeling career. If you know when you think of something and you're having negative emotions towards it, right then and there, you get a notepad, write it down, or pull out your phone. Our phone is always on us. Go to the notes section of it and write down all the negative emotions that you're feeling. For example, that you can text, I hate when my bank account goes into negative. I hate that I can't plan this trip. I hate that I can't send my mom some money to help her out. I hate that I can't take myself out to eat on nice restaurants. I hate that I'm eating McDonald's every day. Write down all the negative emotions towards money, towards the lack of money, towards your thoughts of the absence of money. And then once you have all of that written down or text in your notepad, then write the opposite of every line stated. So you say, I hate that my bank account is low. You can say, I love when my bank account is high. I love when I have more than enough to spend. I love that I have so much money in my account that I get to send my mom extra money without her even asking. I love that I have so much money in my account that I can buy a trip and stay in a luxury hotel. I love that I have so much money in my account that I can buy filet mignon dinners every night if I wanted to. Get excited about it. Right? Get in the emotion of already having it. And then when you do that, scratch out all the negative or delete the paragraph with the negative, and then just focus on what you do want. Pivot your attention and then stay in that vibration. This has to become a habit for us to truly see results. So let's try to do this at least twice a day. Do this as soon as you wake up in the morning. Grab a phone or grab a notepad and write down your subjects of desire. And then listen to your body. Truly listen to your body. I know you're saying you want more money, but if you feel like you're lacking, that's okay. Write it down. Write down where you're lacking. Write down how you're lacking. Get emotional about it. Get specific about it. Allow yourself grace when you're writing this down too. Don't hold back. Don't feel bad, because tomorrow it can all change. And we're ending that habit of lack today when we start this process. So do it as soon as you wake up, and then I would suggest doing it right before you go to sleep. The important part here is to get into the habit of it. So we do this all the time. It creates a state of flow of who we are. We turn it into a lifestyle. So I promise you, when you do this, you will see your manifestations come to you fast and easy. All right, guys, thank you so much for staying tuned. I love you all, and I'll see you next week. Bye.